So, what role do you think education plays in promoting reconciliation between Indigenous peoples and non-Indigenous Canadians?
Education has a really strong role in it, the formal education system. It has a role of not whitewashing it. I've witnessed in my son's curriculum just a few years ago where they are talking about residential schools, but in a way where it said the children were punished for not doing their chores, which made it sound like, yeah, you know what? Colt doesn't do his chores, he's not getting dessert. Same thing. This is absolutely different. This was physical harm, and to whitewash it with gentle words that wouldn't hurt a young child is a bit hypocritical because they used harsh words and harsh hands on young children for years. So education system has to be comfortable in the uncomfortableness of it all. They have to face head on the words that will be shocking. But if history repeats itself if you don't know it. And there's this idea of not harming the people listening and not hurting them, not traumatizing them. And I don't think we have a right for that decision because the system, including the educational system and the government system and the monarchy and churches, participated in a trauma. And that's part of the word truth and reconciliation is if you don't think your children are ready to hear those words, imagine the parents of the children who didn't think they were ready to be taken away at 5 years old. But it's also the education system of a dinner table. So as adults learn, there are adults learning at a much slower pace than the children in the education system right now in the school districts. So it's bringing those conversations to the dinner table, whether it be the children bringing to the dinner table what they learned and the adults gleaning off of that, or going to your local cultural center or Indigenous powwow, authentic Indigenous tourism experience somewhere. And it's learning that and then sharing it at dinner tables, sharing it at dinner parties, sharing it amongst your friends and coffee. The education system in a formal way has a very strong role in this, but also it has we educate each other in the honest way as we learn. It's also part of it.